The Canon EOS R9 might be shaping up to be one of the most exciting APS-C camera releases we've seen in years. Rumors surrounding this camera are getting hotter by the day, and if even half of the leaked information turns out to be true, the R9 could completely redefine Canon's APS-C lineup. Photographers and filmmakers alike are buzzing because the R9 isn't being talked about as just another incremental update to the popular R7. Instead, it's being described as a camera that could completely surpass it and potentially dethrone it as Canon's most capable crop sensor body. One of the boldest claims coming out of these leaks is the possibility of the R9 recording 4K video at 120 frames per second with no crop, which would be a first for Canon in the APS-C category. If true, this alone would set it apart not just from the R7 but also from many competitors in the market. Today, let's take a closer look at all of the rumors and leaks surrounding the Canon EOS R9, exploring everything from its rumored design and sensor technology to its autofocus, stabilization, performance, video specs, release date, and pricing. By the end, you'll see why this camera might just be Canon's next big hit. When it comes to design, Canon appears to be taking the R9 seriously, borrowing concepts from both the R7 and their higher-end mirrorless bodies. Early leaks suggest that the camera may feature a hybrid chassis made of magnesium alloy combined with polycarbonate, balancing strength with portability. This design choice could give the R9 a rugged, professional feel while keeping it lightweight enough for travel and everyday use. Another rumored change is a redesigned grip, said to be deeper and more ergonomic than that of the Canon EOS R7, which would be a welcome improvement for shooters who spend long hours holding the camera. Weather sealing is also expected, with Canon reportedly giving the R9 protection on par with their higher-end full-frame models. This would make the R9 not only durable, but also a solid choice for outdoor and adventure photographers who face unpredictable environments. The rear display will likely be a fully articulating 3.2-inch touchscreen, a feature that has become a must-have for hybrid shooters and vloggers. A new electronic viewfinder is also in the works, with resolution rumored to land somewhere around 3.6 million dots or higher, promising a sharper and more immersive shooting experience. To support professional workflows, the R9 may include dual memory card slots, with one SDU-HS2 and one CFexPROS slot. This would provide flexibility for both high-speed capture and reliable backup recording. Connectivity also seems to be getting a boost, with Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2 reportedly built in for faster tethering, wireless file transfer, and smoother remote shooting. All of these changes suggest that Canon is refining the user experience, making the R9 not just a powerful imaging tool, but also a highly functional one for working professionals. The heart of the Canon EOS R9 will likely be its brand new stacked APS-C sensor, rumored to fall between 32 and 40 megapixels in resolution. That would already mark a significant step up from the 32.5 megapixel sensor in the EOS R7, but the real game changer here is the stacked sensor architecture. A stacked design allows for dramatically faster readout speeds, reducing rolling shutter artifacts and opening the door to extremely high burst rates. For photographers shooting fast-moving subjects like wildlife, sports, or even street scenes, this could be a huge deal. Rolling shutter distortion has long been a challenge in mirrorless cameras, especially when shooting electronically, but a stacked sensor largely minimizes that problem. In addition to speed, leaks point toward improvements in dynamic range and low-light performance. Photographers could expect better shadow recovery, smoother tonal transitions, and improved highlight retention, especially when paired with Canon's latest Digic processor. Canon's color science has always been a selling point, and the R9 may push this even further, giving shooters more lifelike colors and more flexibility in post-production. For hybrid shooters, this could make the R9 a versatile camera capable of handling both demanding still photography and professional-grade video work. Of course, autofocus is one of the most important aspects of any modern camera, and here too, the Canon EOS R9 is expected to shine. Canon is rumored to include dual-pixel CMOS AF2 or possibly even version 3, which would bring major improvements in subject recognition and tracking. Early reports suggest the R9 will have nearly full frame coverage, allowing focus points across almost the entire sensor. Intelligent subject detection is also expected, covering faces, eyes, animals, and vehicles with enhanced reliability. What makes this especially exciting is the rumored integration of AI-powered learning algorithms, allowing the autofocus system to remember and anticipate subject movement. For action shooters, this means less worrying about whether the camera will keep up and more confidence that the subject will remain tack-sharp. Video capabilities might be where the Canon EOS R9 really turns heads. According to leaks, the R9 may be the first Canon APS-C camera to record 4K at 120 FPS without a crop. This would be a massive leap forward, offering slow-motion capabilities with stunning clarity while preserving the full field of view of your lenses. There are also whispers of limited 8K recording, though this could come with restrictions such as shorter clip durations or lower bit rates due to heat management. Still, even the possibility of 8K on an APS-C body would be groundbreaking. To support filmmakers, Canon is expected to include Canon Log 3, 10-bit 4.2, 2 internal recording, and full HDMI output, giving professionals plenty of flexibility in post-production. Thermal performance is also said to be improved, possibly through better passive heat dissipation and firmware optimization. If these rumors hold up, the R9 could directly challenge not only APS-C rivals like the Sony a6700, but also certain full-frame models, such as the Panasonic Lumix S5 Mark II. In conclusion, the Canon EOS R9 is shaping up to be far more than just a replacement for the EOS R7. It could very well set a new standard for APS-C mirrorless cameras, bringing together speed, image quality, professional-grade video, and usability in a single package. If Canon truly manages to solve the issues that plagued earlier models, such as overheating, buffer limitations, or autofocus inconsistencies, the R9 could emerge as one of the most important releases of 2025. Whether you're a professional shooter or a passionate enthusiast, this is one camera worth keeping an eye on.